following portion of Daytime is sponsored by United Way Suncoast.
It's National Hurricane Preparedness Week, and United Way Suncoast is working to build a stronger, more proactive community ahead of future disasters. Joining us with more on these efforts is Disaster Resilience Officer Heather Koester, along with Carrie Hughes from Verizon. Ladies, welcome. Nice to have you here.
Thank you for having us.
Yes,
we appreciate it.
It's a pleasure. Heather, let's start with you. I'm sure that the community really appreciates your efforts to help the region with preparedness and resiliency. Would you tell us about your plan and how you're leading community organizations?
Absolutely. So we have a very unique opportunity to really bring this 5-county region together. And we do that through the community organizations active in disaster. And that is comprised of 5 different segments. And you think about when disasters happen, people are really, really reactive. And we want them to think about being proactive. So when we can build out that resiliency through these 5 segments, getting nonprofits and businesses to connect with government, the faith-based organization, the education systems, bringing all of them together to build out those relationships in the forefront are what we're really focused on. So we do that by convening and collaborating across the 5-county region. And we saw that actually take place when we had those cold weather spells that came through. And we had the 5-county region meeting that we have every month. We hosted it every day until we understood exactly how we could recover and respond together.
Sounds like it's working
It
as
really is.
intended.
Yes.
And Carrie, it also sounds like it aligns perfectly with Verizon's grant support of United Way Suncoast. Why is resiliency such a critical priority for Verizon, and how does it line up with the broader mission that you have?
Right, so at Verizon we have a credo. It's basically our operating principles. And one of the big parts of our credo is that when a crisis does happen, we run to the crisis. So in the moment of the disaster, we're there with resources, obviously, to make sure people are connected, but also with, the resources, the funding that they need to get through the moment. But as natural disasters continue to increase, as the severity of those disasters continue to increase, we wanted to do more. So last year, actually right here in Tampa, we launched our Community Disaster Resilience Initiative, which is a nationwide initiative where we will be in communities year-round with trusted partners like Suncoast United Way and offer those preparedness resources, that training, that education, so that families know they need to create a disaster plan, they need to have an emergency kit, they need to check their insurance so they have the right coverage. All of those things that they can do to be better prepared so that when the next storm does come, they are less impacted in the moment and they recover much faster.
And it's not just about helping households to learn how to be more prepared. I know that you also work with businesses. How so? To help them with a continuity plan?
That is absolutely correct. And it's one of the things I get really excited about because there was a national study that came out that said if an organization doesn't have a plan in place, 40% of them will fail immediately after a disaster. And that's something we are trying to be proactive on, and we could do that because of the support of Verizon. We were able to host business continuity workshops, which we're calling Beyond the Storm. And so last year we hosted 1 in each region, and because of the funding, we're able to do 7 and a follow-up workshop. So we're building out continuity of operation plans, and we're walking organizations through building out those plans during the workshop. And then we will follow up with them and have a plan. So you've attended the workshop, but did you actually go back and do the work? And then we're able to say, when you go back, we want you to make sure you connect with those team members and leaders that will help you develop that plan. And that activation workshop that we'll have at the end for all of 5 of our counties will actually we'll be able to answer the questions, make sure they have a strong plan in place. And we've already had one that happened on May 5th, and we had 60 organizations there that put a plan in place. And we're creating little resiliency hubs there as well at those workshops where we're getting all 5 of those sectors again involved in making sure they're building out those relationships now in this time of blue skies, because that's really the time to build those relationships.
Thank you, Heather. Thank you, Carrie. Really appreciate you both being here. You can visit the website on your screen to keep up with all the disaster preparedness events that are happening this hurricane season. Daytime will be right back.
The preceding portion of Daytime was sponsored by United Way Suncoast.